On a balmy summer night in the year 2025, country music sensation Luke Bryan brought his return to Noblesville, Indiana's Ruoff Music Center for their characteristic high-energy concert. The musical performance he gave that night will live on in everyone's memory. Authentic country charm and heartfelt moments were presented to a sold-out audience of more than 24,000 admirers. As a part of his Mind of a Country Boy tour, Bryan performed at the show, which solidified his status as a beloved country music industry entertainer. His ability to connect with the crowd through his hit songs kept them going long after the last encore. Country showmanship and heartfelt performances abound. A 5-time EA winner, Luke Bryan has made a name for himself by skillfully blending upbeat party songs with heartfelt ballads. His Noblesville performance represented that contradiction to perfection. The Ruoff Music Center, an expansive outdoor amphitheater renowned for its vibrant ambience and first-rate acoustics, provided the perfect setting for Bryan's gigantic stage presence. Cowboy hats, boots, and t-shirts bearing famous lines like "Country Girl," "Shake It For Me," and "Hunting, Fishing, and Loving Every Day" decorated the members of the support group. There were a lot of fans at the stadium as the sun went down over the Indiana skyline. One of the first artists to begin the evening was the country music duo Hunter Jill and Tucker Wetmore, who are both on the rise. Thanks to their own takes on country music, they got the crowd amped up. Hunter Jill, a former American Idol contestant, played a set full of soulful songs, while Wetmore's gritty vocals and storytelling helped set the mood for Bryan's headline performance. As soon as Bryan stepped onto the stage at 8:45 p.m., the crowd went wild, ready to sing along with his every word. An exhaustive catalog spanning an individual's professional life. When Bryan played the high-octane hymn, "Kick the Dust Up," during the first performance, the whole stadium got up and started dancing and singing along. Combining fan favorites with songs from his 2024 album Mind of a Country Boy, this set lineup was a carefully curated journey across his nearly 2-decade career. Fans showed their love for Bryan's emotional depth during slower works like "Drink a Beer" and "Do I" by swaying and raising their foam flashlights. Good things happen when hits like "Rain" happen. "Play It Again" and "Crash My Party" maintained a lively ambience over the entire performance. One of the night's highlights was Bryan's performance of "Knockin' Boots," which he began with a playful bow to the crowd. The man asked, "Are you all ready to get a little rowdy tonight?" The infectious rhythm of the song got people moving, while Bryan's charisma and hip-hop abilities brought a carefree vibe to the event. On top of that, he dropped a new record called "Love You, Miss You, Mean It." He described it as a song on the enduring nature of youthful love. It was likely that it would be his next big success, given the enthusiastic welcome from the audience. Keep in touch with the Midwest. A key component of Bryan's live shows is his ability to engage with the crowd, and the town of Noblesville was no different. Regardless of the fact that Bryan spent his entire life in the people in the heartland of Georgia loved his performance because he has never forgotten his humble beginnings in Leesburg. As he sang, he shared stories of his loved ones, his lifelong love of fishing, and his gratitude for the chance to play in places like Noblesville, where the crowd's enthusiasm could match his own. "This is why I do this," Bryan said after a brief pause to survey the throng of fans. "Your regularity in showing up, singing my songs back, and putting me at ease is quite extraordinary. Indiana, you are an extraordinary place." The crowd went wild when he dedicated the song "Drink a Beer" to those who serve, a touching homage to the local first responders. An incredibly touching moment occurred during Bryan's "I Don't Want This Night to End" concert when he invited a little fan named Emma, who was 10 years old and from Fishes, Indiana, to come on stage with him. Emma, holding a placard that read, "I'm your biggest fan," danced with Bryan to the applause of the crowd, making an unforgettable memory that will last a lifetime. The performer kneeled down and presented her with an autographed hat and an embrace. This is a model of a theatrical play. Going to the Roof Music Center while going hunting, fishing, and loving every day was made even more spectacular by the mentality of a country boy tour, which was an impressive spectacle in and of itself. A gigantic LED screen displaying a variety of colorful images was part of the stage. During the performance of What She Wants Tonight, the locations varied from a picturesque rural backdrop to a night sky filled with stars. During the most energetic parts of the show, pyrotechnics and confetti added extra excitement, and a platform that moved around the amphitheater allowed Bryan to meet and greet people from all over. Among Bryan's band's many noteworthy performances was a violin solo that occurred during the song What About Us? Songs like Makes You Country and That's My Kind of Night include exciting guitar riffs. With a strong sense of camaraderie amongst performers who have been on his tours for many years. The production, which managed to strike a balance between professional and honest, mirrored Bryan's ability to embrace contemporary country music while staying true to its origins. People who are on board with the cause. As much as it was a performance, the event at the Roof Music Center was a communal celebration. Several hours prior to the gates opening, fans could be spotted tailgating in the parking lot. During the event, they played cornhole, grilled, and played music featuring Bryan on portable speakers. During the performance of Sweet Caroline, a cover song that Bryan included in his set lists as a tribute to his habit of inserting unexpected elements into his performances, there was a strong sense of camaraderie inside as strangers high-fived each other. Attendees' posts and hashtags like #Luke were trending on social media. As far as local gossip goes, Bryan Noblesville and Mind of a Country Boy were front and center. Luke Bryan just brought the house down at Rough, one fan wrote, expressing respect for Bryan's lively demeanor. On this summer night, everything is perfect. This encapsulates the essence of country music. One admirer claimed as much in a video comment that read, "Play it again," which accompanied the group singing. Gaze into the future. Bryan has been touring the U.S. with his Mind of a Country Boy tour since the spring of 2025, and the Noblesville stop was one of the last stops on the trip. With a residency at Las Vegas's Resorts World and preparations underway for a new season of American Idol, it would appear that Bryan has no plans to slow down anytime soon. Noblesville showcased his continued dominance in the country music industry by demonstrating his ability to blend humor, emotion, and honesty into a concert that is simultaneously massive and very intimate. Guests left the Roof Music Center with hooves, memories of a night that captured country music at its finest, and a grin on their faces after seeing anchor performance of Country Girl Shake It For Me accompanied by pyrotechnics and a shower of red, white, and blue confetti. Bryan dropped hints that the tour might be documented for a live CD, so even those who couldn't make it might enjoy the music. Additionally, he revealed that additional content is on the way. He told me, "You'll keep showing up and I'll keep singing," as he waved to signal his departure. If you want to see Luke Bryan live in Las Vegas or on tour, you can get tickets on his official websites.